Hello, friends, and welcome to a game that I should have played a long time ago. But to start with, we're going to go ahead and take the volume down a bit. There we go. Awesome. Okay, friends, if you have been a long-time viewer of this channel, you know that I have played Portal and Portal 2 in a playlist that happened years ago, and when I was streaming that on Twitch, I got the amazing suggestion that I should play the Talos Principle, and it's been a very long time, and you know what? I'm in need of a new game, so let's try this out. Now, to be clear, this is the original Talos Principle. This is not the reimagined or awakened or whatever they call the 2025 version. This is the original version of the Talos Principle that we're playing. So let's go. I've been looking forward to this for a long time. I can't believe I didn't do this earlier. Starting child process. Interesting. Oh, already gorgeous. I wonder if I can... Really quick. Let's go ahead and take the mouse sensitivity down a little bit. That's a little better.
Behold, child.
Oh, hello.
You are risen from the dust, and you walk in my garden. Hear now my voice, and know that I am your maker, and I am called Elohim. Seek me in my temple, if you are worthy.
Hi, Elohim. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and do that. Absolutely gorgeous. Like, obviously it's decade-old graphics, but I never cared about graphical fidelity. This is very, very pretty. Initiating child program logic check. Can I go back through this? I can. Okay, so it's not like a barrier. That, on the other hand, very much looks like a barrier. Yeah. Okay. Can I sprint? There is a sprint. Can I crouch? Doesn't seem that way. Subject-object interaction? Okay. Oh, and now I can place it down. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Okay, so I can jam the bridge. And unfortunately, it seems that I can't glitch it. Hold on. No, it's going to force me back through if I try to take the jammer again. That's fair and understandable. Just going to take a moment to take in the surroundings. I was told this is a very pretty game. It's very Myst feeling. I played a lot of Myst when I was a kid. Child program basic calibration successful. Okay, so like in Portal, I assume that these little purple gateways signal that I'm moving on to a new area with a new puzzle. Speaking of which, there's another jammer. That's a thing. Hello, friend. What are you? Ah, crap. I don't know what that is, but it looks dangerous. I wonder why the heads of every single statue and hands have been taken off. Like, is that just a stylistic thing, or did someone go through and do that? Like, were they made that way, or were they destroyed later? Okay, so I'm assuming that I'm going to jam that guy. Also, there's a Gatling gun up there. Okay, so I'm definitely getting Portal vibes now. Another headless, handless statue. We'll jam up the Gatling gun. You know, this is awfully well protected for what seem like ancient ruins that no one's been to in forever. There is a jump, good to know. But there's no, like, climb or anything. I don't know where I am, but there is something beautiful about this place. I will explore and see what I can discover. I wonder if I can leave my own QR codes. That's cute. I like that. Okay, so we got some gates that are inaccessible to me.
All across this land, I have created trials for you to overcome. And within each, I have hidden a sigil. It is your purpose to seek these sigils, for thus you will serve the generations to come and attain eternal life.
Okay, fair enough. Normally I don't make Rick and Morty references, but this is very much the your existence is to pass the butter kind of thing. Here's a statue that's been taken out completely. I wonder what happened to this place. I know that in games like this, the devil's in the details. I find myself in a world of impossible architecture and inexplicable machines. I cannot fathom how it works, and I am terrified to put one foot in front of the other lest I fall through the floor. I wonder if that means that there's glitches in the game that'll wink me out of reality. Okay. So now we've got this wide open area. Again, every statue. No head, no hands. Now, I wonder if that's because, and again, I know nothing about this game. I have never tried this game. I've never played this game. I know nothing about it. But I do know that when, or at least I've heard, that when they put cadavers into medical school for people to operate on, the two things that they take off are the head, or at least the face, and the hands, because those are the most, I don't know, humanizing parts of our bodies. Maybe? Something like that? And what we've got here is, what, Tetris pieces, yeah? We've got the L shape, we've got the other L shape, we've got a double L shape and a Z. Interesting, because there's an L, an L, and a Z over there. Alright, well, let's start with the Z. A switch out of reach. Okay, well, I see a patroller and a Gatling gun. Probably want to avoid those. Can you get me through the fence? No, you can't. Okay. Now I gotta test the range on this Gatling gun because the laser's going up to there. And it can't get me from this range. And there's the piece. Okay, so apparently we're going after Tetris pieces. We've got a jammer. Okay, so we can jam from farther away than it can reach me, which is nice. I'm gonna go this way because the other way had one of those horrible patrollers. We've got a switch. And the cable to the switch goes to the Gatling gun, so I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that I can now get my jammer back. Yeah, because the Gatling gun's off. Okay, I think I'm understanding this. Obviously, with these kind of puzzle games, they always start out pretty simple. jam that guy up. I still feel like I'm moving around too fast, so I'm gonna drop my mouse sensitivity even further. It's a little better. What are you? Like, what would happen if I walked up to you? Are you just gonna explode? I'm sure I'll find out sooner or later.
The shapes you are collecting are not mere toys. They are the sigils of our name. Each brings you closer to eternity.
So when you say our name, is that like the royal we? Is this a god thing? Because you did say you're my maker. So I'm a little concerned that I'm doing this for someone with a god complex, which again is very Portal-like. GLaDOS certainly had a god complex. Outnumbered. And again, gotta check every nook and cranny. You never know when there's either a clue or a bit of lore hiding around some corner or other. I'm gonna take my time through this game. I'm not gonna be rushing. This is not a speed run. This is my very first time playing. Some of these statues got completely destroyed. Okay, so we've got a gun, we've got a patroller, and we've got a gate. Now, I can't advance at all unless the gate's down. But let's go around and see if there are other jammers that I can pick up. Ah, never mind. I can go through. Oh, I think I see. Because that patroller desperately wants to go through the gate. So part of me thinks I'm going to jam the gate from really far away, let it through, and then dash over here so it doesn't destroy me. Okay, and it's not following any kind of intelligent path. It's just going back and forth. Okay, I believe I understand. And now I can use this to jam up the Gatling gun. You can't get to me. And we got our second piece.
Well done, child. Only one more sigil is needed.
Thanks, I think. Yes, I know I can sprint. I'm trying to take my time. Striding the beaten path. Well, that obviously means that I have to go off the beaten path. Speaking of which, that's another game I need to play. What's it called? Oh, crap. And of course, I say the game that I should play, and I forget the name of the game that I should play. Okay, so can I don't see any jammers. Can I just run by? Oh, I can go. Oh, I see. Okay, I'm gonna wait one more path. There is a side passage that I can go through, and also I see that there's a jammer over here. Oof. Okay. Made it through, got the jammer. Yeah, don't like that. Pretty sure I don't need the jammer on this guy. Pretty sure I can just keep the wall between us. Well, now I know. So it just runs into me and I die.
The guardians of this land may harm you, But do not resent them, for they are my servants, and they challenge you only so that your faith might be strengthened.
Okay, I guess. I don't even know where the Tetris piece is. Can I get some ideas? It's not in this area. Okay, so that was my mistake. Is I jammed my way into this empty area. And honestly, I'm pretty sure the game intended for me to die there so that I know what happens. So in theory, I should be able to get through there if I can time this right. Whoops. Okay. Fair enough. I'm pretty sure there's an achievement for dying at least twice and then winning, so hopefully that happens. Can't jam you through here. Crap. Okay, so there's a timing here. Now I can let it move back and forth, because I know that this one is moving off in that direction. You can't get me through a gate, right? Right, okay. Oh, okay, I understand now. I jammed that. Let you in, pick up the jammer, and now you're stuck. Okay. I'm starting to figure this out. And that's the final piece of this particular puzzle.
My temple awaits you, child. Go forth.
It says that I should go to the door, but I don't know where the door is. Any other messages over here? No. That said, pretty sure once I get out of here, I can go ahead and jam you up. So I don't have to worry about you. Oh, and there's little... Okay, so they put a little X over it to show that I've already done this area. Nice. Alright. I'm beginning to pick up what they're putting down. We've got some pretty gorgeous paintings here that do have heads and hands. So unlike the statues, we do have heads and hands, also a doggo, I assume. So cute, look at you. What a good doggo. Got a kind of a snake motif on the bottom. Oh, this must be... Okay, so what's the story that's being told here? First off, covering the butt, that's fine. So some people showed up. We have this angel who seems to be either encouraging or trying to stop this man from killing the other one. I can't tell which. A lot of stuff missing. Again, I'm sure there's a very deep lore here that I do not understand at all. You are locked. Oh, but I can unlock you with the 3 pieces. I see. That said, can I get bonus pieces? Only the 2 of them.
My child, you do not need to collect all sigils at once. You are free to return to this place whenever you choose.
Okay, that answers the question that I had. And clearly the game is directing me to go into the temple, so you know what? We're going to do what the game says, and we're going to go into the temple. Yeah, that's right. Okay. I know Tetris puzzles. I can do that. No problem. That's an eyeball. Clearly that's where I'm going. Loading library session. Network inaccessible. Loading Milton Library Assistant. MLA is unresponsive. Oh, nice. Okay, so I have some commands here. I mean, obviously, I'm a machine. This is the first thing I'm actually saying. We're obviously going to start with Hello World. Unknown command, of course. Okay, well, let's see if there's a help menu. List displays a list of available resources. Open file name. Wow, it's like MS-DOS. Wow, I am getting some serious nostalgia here. Help displays this. Run MLA, which I've already tried. It's not going to work. And then exit closes the terminal session. Well, let's try running MLA again. Oh, nice. Okay. Now it says plain language interface. Can I just type? No, I can't. Okay. Do you understand what I'm saying? Understand is a strong way to put it, but yes. Interesting. What was the first word of the last sentence you wrote? So that's like a, it's like a, oh, what's it called? I'm trying to test to see if a Turing test, that's what it is. I'm trying to Turing test it. What was the first word of the last sentence you wrote? Okay, so it's not sentient, it doesn't actually understand anything, it's just able to process basic subject-verb-object syntax. Okay, so describe your functions, please. The Milton Library Assistant is designed primarily to sort and classify data in the library archive. Secondarily, it facilitates user interaction with library resources via an intuitive human language interface. It also provides powerful networking and troubleshooting functions. Okay. I'm not going to do the annoyed bit. Let's start with what's the current status of the library archive. There are 47 million resources in the archive, taking up 5.42 petabytes of disk space. That's massive. That's a huge amount of space. This is approximately the size of 30 billion photos, 7 million minutes of HD video, the entire internet in 2003. I mean, admittedly, the internet was not super gigantic in 2003, but that's still a lot. And again, the photos and HD video, that might be different now because this is an older game. However, the majority of the library resources are corrupted or invalid. There's only 10.7 gigabytes of uncorrupted resources. Okay. What caused the data corruption? Progressive data corruption is inevitable in any system over time. That makes sense. Additionally, a large number of inconsistencies were detected during sorting, leading to greater than average data invalidation. Okay, so you say it's been a long time. How long has this system been running? For 9999E years. So overflow error is what we're getting right there. It's a number that's too big for the computer to be able to display. Awesome. Can you tell me how old the library archives are? July 1st, 1995 to June 27th, 2030 F. Now, F in hex is 15. A is 10, B is 11, C, D. A is 10, B is 11, C is 12, D is 13, 14, yeah, F is 15. So this tells me this might be in hex, which means a long time. If this number is in hexadecimal, a long time. What are these terminals? Terminals provide access to the resource archive. That makes sense. Are you able to respond to queries on the outside world? My knowledge is limited to the data in the library archive. You can ask about other topics, but my responses may be limited. Okay. Well, let's start with something basic, okay? What am I? You are logged in with a guest account. That makes sense. I did not expect anything more than that. Where am I? You are currently in a support session with the MLA Human Language Interface module. Okay, fine. Fair enough. I see what you're going for. You're not able to tell me my geographic location. Who is this Elohim that keeps talking to my ear? Elohim is the noun for God or gods in the modern and ancient Hebrew. So if this is a person that named himself, we are talking about narcissism on a literally cosmic scale. We'll go ahead and exit. And then I have some locally cached resources. Let's start with the welcome. Hi again. Sorry if I was a little odd at the meeting. I know you were nervous, but the truth is, so was I. This may be hard to believe, but you intimidate me. You're so young and already accomplished so much. If the situation wasn't so grim, I might even be jealous. Smiley face. There's also something I wanted to clarify. I realize that nominally speaking, I'm head researcher here, but this is your project and everyone will respect that. And yes, I know you're not used to working like this, but as of today, you're in charge. No pressure. Some emoji that I don't know. Let's do this, Nadia. The Institute for Applied N% to Alexandra Drennan. Okay. Let's look at Athena 6. Chapter 6, Athena in the Garden of Hesperides. Blank did not trust them, but they moved with such grace, such nobility, that it was hard not to follow them further into this strange garden of gears and cogs. They led her to a place where the crowns of the brass trees seemed to grow together, forming a kind of chamber strangely reminiscent of a chapel. In the middle of this chamber grew a smaller tree made of bright blue steel, and upon this tree grew a single golden apple. This apple, the nymphs said in unison, their eyes aglow, confers the gift of deathlessness and true wisdom. Many heroes and not a few villains have come to claim it, but all faltered in the final step. For you must know that deathlessness reveals the mortality of the world, and true wisdom its unending folly. Who would take this burden upon themselves? Some say that Heracles, load code numbers, gazing upon the stars and wept. And then finally, figureitout.eml. from, to, and subject are all kind of broken, although I do recognize 69.74.657 as an IPv4 IP address. So an IP address from back in the 2000s, 2010s. The way I see it, the world doesn't come with a manual. You got to figure it out for yourself. A bit here, a bit there, put it together, try to make sense of it. I'm pretty sure there is a truth, but that doesn't mean everyone who claims to know it really does. Then again, that doesn't have to be a bad thing. We live in an amazing world, and searching for the truth can be a real adventure. Plus, it's good for the brain. Anyway, just some rambling thoughts from your old man. Don't let this stuff get you down. You're young, you've got loads of time to figure it all out. Love, Dad. I feel like this was written specifically for me, both me, the character, and me, the player. Because, like, as it says, there isn't a manual. Also, puzzle game's good for the brain. And then in my journal, I can reread anything I want. I assume there are hints in there that are going to help me later on. Okay, good to know. Onward to the temple, I guess? Anything interesting over here? Ooh, lens flare. Michael Bay would love this. We've got another fairly wide open area. With a mysterious glow coming from directly ahead. I hear something, I hear one of those things banging against a barrier. We've got more Tetris blocks. Hoping for more QR codes, but nothing yet.
Step into the light, child, and my temple will be revealed to you.
Okay, whatever you say, Dad. I love how there are a bunch of zeros and ones floating around, like that's how computers actually understand binary. The computers don't understand what a 0 or a 1 is, doesn't matter. Anyway.
You walk now upon the stones of my temple, whence many gates lead. And know that I have other temples, for my garden is greater than your eye can encompass. And all these worlds I made for you.
Why did you take the heads off all the statues, though? Okay, so the levels are numbered, and it tells me what I could get and what optional ones there are, right? So I needed to get these 3 to get through. These ones are optional. Can I go into any of these at any time? Like, really? I'm just, at random, going to go through 6.
Let this be our covenant. These worlds are yours, and you are free to walk amongst them and subdue them. But the great tower, there you may not go. For in the day that you do, you shall surely die.
Okay, so obviously I'm going to be going to the Great Temple, or the Great Tower at some point. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna run this troubleshooter. I need an admin password. QWERTY, hilarious. Let me in. Admin would be the most hilarious password. God. And trust no one. Okay, I think we're gonna We're going to go with admin. Obviously incorrect. Can I exit out of here? I can't. Okay, well, I guess. Okay. So I'm going to head back to the temple. I just picked number 6 at random, right? So I'm allowed to go anywhere I want, but I can't go up the Great Tower. I don't have the pieces for this bit. Oh, I see. There's some sort of objects that I can get if I solve these puzzles. Okay, I'm thinking that I'm beginning to understand the general idea. There's nothing that says that I have to go up in order of numbers. Oh, fantastic. Okay, so this shows me my total progress. So there are still 4 more pieces in Area 1 that I can get. So cool. Okay. Okay. So what I think I'm going to do, this is obviously going to be a very much multi-part series. We're going to head back to Area 1. And that, friends, is where I'm going to go ahead and end this video. In the next video, I'm hoping we will wrap up getting all the pieces from Area 1, get back into the temple, and decide what our next move is going to be from there. Thank you very much for watching. This is a fantastic game so far. Definitely glad I got the recommendation like 5 years ago to play it. I hope I'll see you next time.